The Ninth Ward area was the only area that was to take part in the desegregation. It was because it was a low-income area. Two schools were selected. Nobody knew what the schools were going to be until that morning. William France was in the upper Ninth Ward, and McDonough 19 is in the lower Ninth Ward. I remember seeing the black car pull up in front of the door, and two men got out, and they came to the doorway, and it was time for my mom and I to leave, and I remember her saying, when you get in the car, sit to the back of the seat and don't put your face to the window. As we got ready to turn on St. Claude Avenue, I noticed crowds of people, it was masses of people, and I could see police on horseback holding the people back. So the only thing I could relate it to was that there was a parade that was coming, because we watched the parade on that street, and I wanted to know, why are we going to school on Mardi Gras? And everybody else is watching the parade, and she said, no, it's not Mardi Gras.
On November 14th, 1960, 3 of the girls entered McDonough 19. They encountered mobs of spitting, cursing, stone-throwing whites.
When we arrived, school was in full session. So then we started noticing that parents were taking their kids out of school, and that really made us think that they were going outside to watch the parade, and we were still in the classroom.
You took your boy out the first day?
Oh, I didn't send him Monday.
Oh, you didn't send him at all?
Governor Davis set a holiday, and I did abide by him. He is the governor of the state, and I did abide by him.
We were not allowed to play outside. We couldn't go to the cafeteria. And I'm sure it was for protection. The water fountain was off. We couldn't drink out the water fountain. Anything we ate or drank, we had to bring to school with us. Nobody could see in the building, and we couldn't see out. We weren't even allowed to go on the side of the class where there was a window. We left McDonough 19 after second grade. McDonough 19 had become predominantly black, and the thing was to keep us in a white school. So we were transferred to T.J. Sims. This time we did not have U.S. Marshals or police protection. The children didn't leave. They came to school with whatever they were told to do. That was not a good experience. That's where we really faced integration for the first time. I don't know, it was very hard to stay focused, but we had to. We were definitely afraid to go eat lunch in the cafeteria, because either somebody was going to spit in your plate or they were going to knock it out of your hand. Definitely afraid to use the restroom. If somebody would see you going in the restroom, they were coming in behind you. Our safe haven there wasn't the classroom anymore, under the stairwell. It was outside in the yard, on a tree stump. That was our area. When I came back after Katrina, it was never my intention to start a foundation. Everybody was screaming for schools. They needed schools. So my mission was just to try to get McDonough 19 open up as a school again. But everybody that I tried to talk to wanted to know, well, what's your foundation about? What are y'all doing? I said, well, I don't have a foundation. So I couldn't get any answers without having one. So I got a couple of my family members and community members together, and we formed the foundation. I feel good about what we're doing. We've partnered with People's Institute, and they go around the country teaching on doing racism classes. They want to do a community, teaching on doing racism from kindergarten through high school. We want to do the Interpreter Center and telling the civil rights movements, not just what we did in the school, just things that highlighted New Orleans, in this movement. Because when I get invited to a lot of schools, the children don't know the history of what happened here in New Orleans. They saw somewhere else. Now I can go out of state and they know all about us, but they're not being taught in the schools here. So that kind of put me on a mission to try to get the story told, and it needs to be told.